Hey Gigi, how you doing?
Hey Sean, how are you?
I'm good. Welcome to Conversations.
Thank you. How is it in Alaska?
It's wet. It's warming up.
It's wet here too, but it's cold.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where are you at?
California.
What part?
Uh, Crestline, California, in the um, San Bernardino Mountains.
Okay.
So you have like Big Bear, Lake
Right.
Arrowhead, Lake Gregory. That's where I'm
Right. What now if you're telling people about that region, what region do you call that?
at. The mountains,
The mountains. Okay.
which is
I used
is
right.
it's the mountain range of the San Andreas Fault line,
Okay.
uh, where the Inland Empire is.
Ah, okay.
It's due
Okay.
east about an hour and a half from LA.
Okay. I was born in Riverside County, and then when I was like 3, we moved to Monrovia. Um, yeah, and then I lived with my dad in like Kern County, which is not like my favorite part, but um, it's like my dad was a whole redneck. He was one of those. If you watch the movie Caesar Chavez,
Yeah.
like all those rednecks, that's my dad's family. Like I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, that's my dad's family. That could be. My uncle, they were head of a potato shed, like processing, and it's like it was so bad because I went to visit my uncle one time, and it's like he has his house. We walk up, he has his house, and then he's got workers' quarters right next to the house. So I was like, really? And then two people out, hey, how you doing? And I was like, God damn, is this the 1800s? Jeez, what the fuck is this? So you know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
how
I
are
grew
you
up
though?
with
What's going on? Oh, sorry.
I grew up with places nearby like that in Texas. I was born in Corpus, raised in Houston.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Texas is a special kind of
Oh, a
place.
special kind of
It's
hell. Yeah.
right. God, even right now, I can imagine. And I meet a lot of nice people from Texas, but it's like I don't know, Texas, like of the southern states, it has this special. I don't know, like there's an air to it that is different, and then they all have their own unique thing, but Texas is its own separate
Well,
thing. Like
it's the
so,
one state that tried to secede. So,
right? They're like, we can't have slavery. Well, fuck you. We're gonna fight to the death for it. It's like, oh,
well,
okay.
their thing is we actually never joined the union. We're a republic. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
okay,
okay,
well, you signed a treaty somewhere because you
right,
didn't
and
settle money.
right. I mean, you did steal it from Mexico,
Yeah, from the Indians.
fairly,
Yeah.
right? It's like, fuck, what the hell? But but you know, so how you doing though? You besides being wet and cold, where you at? How you doing?
Well, things are kind of tough.
Yeah,
Reggie's really ill. I mean,
I saw that. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. He's he's declining, you know. And he was originally diagnosed in 20 well, he was originally I saw the signs in 2013.
Yeah,
Ironically, we were at a wake for a friend, and Bill Cohn, who was Tommy in the first Phantasm,
right.
he was there, and he's a PhD, and he gave me a
Wow.
book. It's called The Caregiver's Bible, and it's
Oh,
basically in layman's terms, it talks about how to talk to doctors and nurses and what they're saying to you, and what the diseases are taking their toll on, and what to expect and how to manage. And it's just the most brilliant thing I'd ever read. And I started recommending it to doctors and nurses and friends and people that had loved ones like Reggie. And um, I mean, and then Bill died himself of what's called a FLD, frontal lobe dementia. It's the
Oh,
fastest acting
right.
form, and he was just gone like that. And right about the time that Reggie was formally diagnosed in 2016, and so right about the time that Phantasm 5 came out is when he was formally diagnosed. And
Uh,
then he took a turn in 2024, and he entered the another phase, and it's called Lewy body syndrome. And it's Lewy body dementia secondary to Parkinson's.
wow. I'm
So
sorry.
yeah, it's rough because I mean I was with him step by step, from 95 on, and to see a guy that he used to do all his own stunts, shot cords, jumps. He did this one in Phantasm 4 that it was a progressive arc. He would run at a mini tramp and bounce on it and jump into the trunk of the demon trooper's car. And he did that 15 times in a progressive arc, meaning that the arc would get bigger and longer.
Right.
And to remember that, and to see what has happened to him, is just, it's rough. It's rough.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I I had to take care of my mom. I was her caregiver. She didn't have it to that degree, but the part I can really relate to is the change. You know, when they
Oh,
change,
yeah. Yeah.
and my mom was already, she was in her 70s when it kicked in. But I remember the first day for that I learned, because she called me and she was like speaking, because of how her brain it's officially changed over. I don't know how to describe it, but the way she was talking, and I was like, it was just like one of those realities. And it's like, this she was the kind of person where she called me all the time. Like, I live in Chicago, she lived here in Alaska. She called me all the goddamn time. And and it's like, but and then but after a while, when it kicked in, it was like all the things start happening, resorting back to previous thoughts and from when she was a childhood, saying just crazy, uh just gross stuff. Back in the day, because she grew up in the 30s and 40s, and
Yeah.
so some of that would come out. And
Yeah.
and it's just hard because because she was like embarrassed because I was a guy, and she wouldn't let me help her with a lot of stuff. And it was just, so
Yeah.
it'd be like really hard, and
The
it's just
humiliation
wasn't
of
easy.
the decline is got to be the worst. The worst. It was so bad. I told my daughter, she wanted me to. She said, "Look, when this is over, and you come live with us." And
Right.
I told her eventually. I said, "Look," I said, I don't want you to go through, and just after the things I've seen and the things I've had to do, I don't want you to go through that." And I said, I'll be okay, you know.
Yeah.
And I just don't want that to be a memory of yours. And then
Yeah.
what happened, her fiance, it looks like uh, may have prostate cancer. So
Oh, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
so it's just been one suck on the jaw after another.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. My son, my second son, my youngest, he passed away of prostate cancer,
I'm
and
so sorry.
it wiped his ass out. And then he was on an upward swing, and then it passed from his crotch area to his spine, and then after
Yeah.
that,
Yeah, then it's a
and,
direct line to the
right,
brain. Yeah.
and it's just and so I get it, and that my wife, she's still dealing, and we have these moments where certain things that trucks he used to own, I'd see it, and he's one of my, like, he's my stepson, so when I met him, we bonded immediately out of all the stepkids. Like, he was the first one who was cool with me. We were talking, we were joking, and like he was such a sweet person, and he hooked me up with a lot of weed. He was like the first kid, hey, so we hang out, we talk, because it just is how it was, and
Yeah.
but and it sucks. It sucks really bad. So I feel for you, and um, I don't have any words of wisdom. I feel for you. It
Thank you.
sucks. It's
That
just
means a
painful.
lot. It does. And thank you for sharing about your son. That means, and your mom. That means a lot too. I mean, I hear so many stories, and it just, it just, people apologize. I mean, I'm in a class for certification as a hypnotherapist right now,
Right.
and I had one of my partners, just she just kind of went off on a thing about what she's been going through with her family, and she just kind of broke down, and she goes, I don't know what happened to me. She says, I never do this. She says, I just haven't been talking about it. And I said, well, I guess you were meant to. There's nothing
Right. Right.
wrong with it, and don't apologize.
Yeah.
So you needed to talk.
Right. I mean, you know, there's no there's no soft way to deal with
No, no,
deaths, or your family suffering and all. Just you let it out. If you want to collapse and you want to ball, just let it out. Why? It's like, why not? Like,
yeah,
don't repress your feelings. Like,
yeah. I after reading Bill Cohn's book, I realized why doctors are the way they are, and they've got to put up that fourth wall, so that they can get through it all because they see so many. And I see the caregivers that Reggie has, and we're very tight with them. And I
yeah.
can't imagine. I mean, they lose people, and they, man, that's got to be
I,
so rough.
I was also a caregiver, and I lost three people, and they don't train you for that.
No, they
There's
do all this
no,
other training, do this,
yeah,
lift this
right,
way, treat the wounds that way,
right,
get the bed sores that way. But
right.
they don't say a damn thing about what to do when the person that you've been caring for all this time all of a sudden.
I mean, these are the people I was taking care of. They had, they were terminally ill.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, you just hang out with them, and help them and stuff, and listen, talk, hang out, just be kind, and make sure they're comfortable, and
Well, I
try
promise.
to enjoy.
I made a vow to Reggie that I would keep him in our home, our cabin, and I'm doing everything I can. You know,
Yeah,
he's gotten pretty weak, and so now he's starting to fall a lot, but he's still he's still pretty stubborn and very
yeah,
strong. But the Lewy
yeah.
body, it causes the joint or the limbs to stiffen, and
Mm.
that's tough to deal with.
Well, especially when he's stubborn, it's just like, come on,
I
man,
can't imagine
cut me some
Reggie
slack.
stubborn.
Right. My mom was too. I get it, and yeah, I get it. My mother-in-law is that way too. She isn't suffering, but she's really stubborn, and she's starting to have, we're noticing things about her judgment and her vision and all that shit, and it's like, they doctors say I shouldn't be driving at night, and then so she's like, I'm gonna drive and stuff. It's like, no, what are you doing? Like, do you need a ride? No, like, I don't have my car. So do you need a ride and stuff? It's like, no, like, we're good after, dark. We're good. Just stay home. And I get it. It's the stubbornness. I sort of, my mom was like, I told my mom she should have, got into logs. She just loved to just argue and just, and then,
Well,
it's just,
it's that sense of independence is what the thing
oh
about
my God.
driving is. It's their last
I know.
vestige of independence. You know.
I know. And it's, you don't want to take it away, but it's like, I also don't want you getting a car wreck or, to hurt somebody either.
Yeah.
It's like,
Or kill
it's like,
yourself or get sued or
right,
you kill
right,
somebody else. Yeah,
right,
those things.
right. God.
Yeah. But luckily, I mean, Reggie and I have a pretty pragmatic way of looking at things. We have a
Yeah.
lot of laughter in our life. We have
Good.
always had. And
Good.
we're a very romantic couple, and so
Yeah.
there's a lot of joy that comes with
Yeah.
what we're going through, you know.
Yeah.
So
No,
yeah,
that's
I've learned
great.
more about uh, uh, devices that you can buy to make people comfortable than I ever knew existed. Like body pillows. There's this body pillow.
Right.
He looks like a big octopus or something. He's got
Right.
these two arms.
Right.
He goes all the way around you, and you're like, yeah. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
Right.
Little gel
I don't.
chair to put your butt on to keep from
Right.
bed sores.
Like it's. I've become prey to Temu, which is like a app, a shopping app, um and it right and who is it? Alibaba is another bad one, but I swear to God, like you punch in something or you look, and
You got the
it's like you're right, but it's like the most random stuff, and it's like, oh, do you need silicone covers for your shoes for right? Do you need a body pillow? And then it's like they have like these super obscure just items, and you're just like, huh, like a pillow that does this or whatever, and it's like amazing what you can find, and it's bad, it's dangerous,
yes.
and it's cheap.
Yes. And I do a lot of reviews for them. It's
Right.
so I get a lot
Nice.
of like free stuff and
Oh
penny
yeah.
stuff and
And it's not like they don't, and there's nothing saying like we're guaranteed this is great. This is just buy it or don't. This is just cheap shit. Enjoy it or not. We're not trying to lie to you. Just buy this
just
shit. If you
take
don't
the
like it, don't buy
refund,
it.
don't bother sending it back.
Right. So, but how big is your place? Do you have like
Not
a,
very big. It's very tiny.
yeah.
I lost 1,000 square feet when we moved here. But
Wow.
my lot's pretty big. But
Yeah.
it's about a quarter acre. But
Okay.
but I've got like 45 pine trees and
All
uh,
right.
there's pine and cypress and
Wow.
oak and yeah. So uh, it's like three different kinds of pines and
Wow.
yeah. So and we have a dogwood as well. But yeah, I mean, our town, you could actually walk to town. You can walk all the way to the lake, even. It's
Nice.
not bad. And
Nice.
we've been here 20, going on 23 years. So,
Wow.
yeah, We love
You
you.
guys are like, we want to get away. Let's go in
We're
the
done.
mountains and just,
Yep.
yeah, society's collapsing. Let's just go and
Yep.
live our lives out. And
Hold on just a second.
sure, sure.
Got him on the top, and he's got something on his butt or something.
Yeah, it stays on. It's a bandage.
Okay, I didn't know.
All right.
He's on the pod.
All right. Nope. Got it. So,
So,
all righty. So anyway, but yeah, Timu is a that's a whole show in and of itself.
yeah, it is. I know. My wife's pissed at me because stuff will come in the mail. God damn it. What the? And then,
What do you want?
and she's just like, you need to stop. And it's just like, do you understand? Like, I bought like 5 T-shirts for literally like $7, and they're all, and
Or
it's
if you leave it in the cart long enough, it goes to zero, and they send it to you
right.
anyway. Or if
I
you
got
or if you
right,
pick the freebies and leave
right,
them in the shopping cart,
right,
just walk away. They'll send
right.
eventually. You'll get them anyway. So
I got, I got two. You ever heard of the Stooges? Iggy Pop and the Stooges?
yeah,
Okay, I got two Stooges shirts. I'm like, wait a minute. So I'm about to send one back because I'm like, I don't think I
no,
need two Stooges shirts. But
nah.
it was just ran. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't order two, and so I was like, well, fuck it, you know.
That happens to me all the time. I'll order one thing, then they'll send me another one. I'm like, I didn't order two. And
Right.
then I'll go and look, and they didn't charge me for it. So,
Oh no, yeah, I didn't get charged for it either because I'd be like, fuck this, what are you doing? Um, but yeah, it's just, and but it's obscure stuff too. Like, I'm into Van Halen. You know, and so now, of course, they have all this merch and all this stuff, and I'm like, it's one of the few. Like, I'm a Van Halen fan. I grew up I grew up Pasadena. That's what So and my godmother is the bass player's aunt. So I have this whole thing, right? And I grew up, wanting to be Eddie Van Halen, and that I wanted to be sex symbol like David Lee Roth. So I buy like all this shit, and they sell all the stripes. Eddie Van Halen has striped guitars, so I buy patterns. I bought shoes. There's a shirt right there. It's like, and so it's just this random shit, but it's like the most like random obscure shit that are you reading my mind? I know you guys could probably do that, but are you? Cause like I wouldn't even have imagined that shit. And so it's just funny,
are
like,
you listening to me?
right. So
Yeah. Well, listen, Reggie's got a comic book coming out.
all right, can you send me info on it,
Yes, I'll send it to you
please?
as soon as they release it. I'll let you
Yeah.
know. I'll let you know. Certainly will.
I try to be, I've had, so you guys would be like probably the fifth person I've interviewed who has like a book out. And so I bought one person's book, another person sent me their book, and then there's another person I'm gonna interview. She has a book, and then another. So I try to be supportive. Like
Yeah,
I
definitely.
appreciate everybody, and if you're willing to talk to me, and I'm a nobody, so I'll definitely contribute. Well, no, I am, and that's why
Yeah,
I'm
you're
doing this because
somebody.
it's
You're talking to me. You're
right.
somebody.
I know. Okay. But I'm not known, so it's like I try to support, and because it's like I'm not gonna promise you like a million views and all this shit. I just enjoy this moment,
That's
and but
more
I'll
why I'm
support
doing
you,
it.
right? I'm not all about that stuff. So, but I just like I said, I enjoy. I discovered you, and I'm like, holy shit, like you're fascinating, and then you tell me you're married to Reggie, and I'm like, oh my god, like that's the coolest like just thing, It's like, and I love Phantasm was like one of those horror movies where it was so different type of horror movie, and as a kid, when you see the tall man and you see the thing he shoots out on people and all
Sweet.
the whole thing, and it's just like God, it's this genius horror, it's like, and that he's never you're never able to like fight him and conquer. You just have to like try to survive, and that whole thing just that was the best. Like so,
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I'm a fan. You know, like
Yeah, I was
that's very
honored
cool.
to work with Don Coscarelli on it. I did the first film was Phantasm 4 Oblivion, and I worked 14 positions on that film. Phantasm 5 Ravager, I worked, I think it was 10 positions or 12, something like that. But my main title was Special Effects Makeup Coordinator. And
Nice.
so I was the goop girl. I did all the
Uh,
icky, nasty special effects crap.
like like blood and
The blood, the
whatever.
yellow shit,
Yeah.
everything. Yeah. My
Nice.
the biggest fun thing that I ever did was having to. There is a scene where the scene in 4 where Reggie gets gooped on by the demon trooper, and then he falls out of the trooper car and he's spitting out all the yellow shit. Well, uh, it was a composite scene, meaning we did part of it our makeshift studio, and we did part of it on live on location. Well, so not only did he have to do it, put that crap in his mouth on location, but in the studio he had to do it 5 times.
Well, what is it?
The
What did it
guy
consist
missed the
of?
first shot.
Oh, really? Wow.
So
Like you did it right. Well, let's try it again.
yeah.
Maybe we'll get a better
Oh,
one.
yeah, that's his favorite thing is, oh, that's perfect. Let's go again right away.
It's like, all right, cut. Let's do it again. It's like,
Yeah.
what? What now? Like specifically, like what did it? Did it taste like chemicals? Did you guys even put
It
sugar
it
in it
tastes
or?
it tastes fairly nasty. Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty slimy. Yeah,
yeah.
I try
The
not to
texture
make it
probably
too
was
bad
nasty.
because you don't want to make it too sweet because they'll swallow it, and that can't be
Oh,
good. And
yeah.
uh, and then you don't want to make it too chemically, you know. So I use,
Right.
and my husband and I are vegetarians, so I don't
Nice.
use animal products.
Okay.
So the opaqueness comes from non-dairy creamer, but
Oh, nice.
I use xylitol, which is what like you'll find it in almost everything, like gum, chewing gum,
Huh.
sodas, things like that. Xylitol is a preservative. It's a sweetener, but it's also a preservative, and it keeps it like I used it to keep it from spoiling out in the desert because we were in Death Valley and it's
Jeez.
like burning hot during the day and freezing
I mean,
cold
then
at night. Yeah.
the name in itself, it's just like, yeah, that's
The
how you
low sea
describe this
level
Death
and
Valley.
everything. Yeah. So, uh, yeah. So it was. We just call it yellow shit.
Right. Because it doesn't taste sweet and pretty.
No.
It's shit. Very cool.
But yeah. So the very first shot I did was like right like that and hit him right in the mouth, and
You're like, here, honey.
Don
I know
was
it tastes like
crying.
ass, but
Sorry, honey.
right. That's cool though. You guys work together and
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. It really was. We've had many. Oh my God, so many films that we've done together. It's just not even funny. Yes.
did you guys have it like in a contract where like John Cusack always has his sister in his movies? You're
Um,
like, my wife has to be in this. I don't give a shit.
we did it as much as possible because I was also his manager. So,
Oh, jeez.
so he wanted to keep it in house, and we
Yeah.
run it under our production company, Production Magic, and he wanted me there because
Yeah.
I took care of things, and I did it quickly. I did it like I breathe. This is
Hmm.
this is what I do, and and so I did his hair and his makeup and his wardrobe, and I would fix things on the set. I would, if they'd come to a bump in the road, I'd come up with some kind of solution. I mean,
Nice.
there's always something going on. Plus, if if we were at conventions, it keeps the girls away. unless the girls
Wait, so
unless the girls came
seriously?
to me, and then I was like, holy crap. Where did
Wait,
I go?
so wait, you guys would be at conventions and like he would get hit on?
Oh yeah, both of us.
Nice.
No,
Well, I
no.
mean, it's like I don't know. I don't know. The older I get, it's like, if anybody besides my wife goes, it's just like, really? I don't know. Okay, it's
Yeah,
weird,
I
but
know. It's like, who are you talking to?
right. That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. But yeah, it was. And we, and then there's our friends, and colleagues.
Yeah.
Just we're losing so many of them, and it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
So, but such is life. You know.
I think and it's funny, like my mom, before she passed, swear to God, she went to funerals like so much. And it became this morbid thing where she like, well, they had a nice spread and it was a nice service. And I'm like, you're acting
Yeah.
right. And because when you get older, it's like death
What
just is
else
like,
was there to do?
right. It's
Weddings
inevitable.
and
What do you,
funerals.
right. And it's swear, but I just be like, God, you just talk about it like like you're going to a show and they played a great set. And she's like, well, what. So I get it. It's just funny. But that's the thing I don't like about getting older is, um, people getting sick and passing. It's not easy.
Yeah. Speaking of passing, I'm going to have to pass because I'm going to have to go help Reggie.
Okay, would it be okay if we can like try to do another one where you actually kind of talk about yourself too? I
Oh,
mean,
who, me?
more. Yeah, like you're because I
Does
mean
it
you have
have
a
to be
very
tonight?
no. I'm just saying like because I'd want to hear about the holistic stuff. I want to hear about you coming
Absolutely.
up and you can
Absolutely. Let's do it again.
yeah. But Gigi, thank you so much, and if possible, tell Reggie
You're the bomb,
one of
son.
his. You're the bomb. Tell Reggie, you're great. I think he's great, and I wish him the best. And thank you very much. And he's great, and I'm a fan.
God bless you, man. You take care.
You you take care. Live long and prosper, Gigi. And I love your name. All right, Spock.
You take care,
Take.
baby.
All right, you too. Take care.
Bye bye.